Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and puppies and kitty cats and penguins. If you're watching from the Antarctica, thank you.
Shit.
We're back again with with the one, the only, the retro, the amazingly written video game, Sakura gamer. Yay!
Ooh, Sakura gamer. Ooh. I don't
Let's love this
remember
bad boy.
anything. Fuck.
Okay, wait, sorry.
Oh no.
Okay, wait, sorry.
Oh no. What?
Okay, wait, sorry.
John, it's all
Sorry, my
coming.
finger slipped. My finger slipped,
It's
bro.
coming back to me, John. The memories. The memories are
Finger
coming
slipped.
back. Oh, it's a little loud. Oh, no wonder why. Cause this. No. What the? Why is it loud?
Yeah, you want me to turn down the audio?
No. Hold on. I just couldn't control the audio for some reason. Okay, here we go. We're back. We're back in this.
Okay, wait, sorry. Do we have to redo the intro? That was good, right?
No, that's so good. We could just.
I just freaked out for a second there. I wasn't
Yeah.
prepared.
I wasn't prepared either.
I wasn't. I'm still. Oh my gosh. Okay.
You know.
Okay, we're going right into it.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like I haven't seen those before today. Why did you do that? That's the question of the century. Everybody asks that. Everybody wants
That's a
to know.
very great question. I think it's a fair question.
So please, Clover, enlighten me.
Explain.
So you don't feel left out. Very close to get wet. You don't need to take them off. I know that, but I wanted to keep your company. Well, thanks, I guess. It's no problem. Silver smiles brightly and flashes a peace sign. So are you annoyed at Suki? Yes, I am. She had no right to spray me with water like that. She didn't even say so. I forgot she did that. Okay, I'm angry again. How can she afford to lounge around when we have a deadline coming up? Don't be so stuffy, Nakuri. Suki's a hard worker. How do you know?
Oh.
You've been playing MMOs together for a few years. She always took it so seriously. But you've never worked with her before, have you? No, I haven't, but I trust her. I don't. You don't trust anybody. How can I? She tricked her grandmother into filling her laptop with rice. Ooh.
Ooh, snap.
Honestly?
I think she's got a point.
Yeah. Don't laugh. It wasn't funny. It was a huge pain. Are you sure it wasn't even a tiny bit amusing? Well, maybe a tiny bit, but that's beside the point. How do we all know she'll be able to deliver on time? You all has been. I'm in my Amazon Prime.
What?
Hmm.
Oh my god.
I don't think she's the kind of person who let us down. She had a strict upbringing, the merits of responsibility and hard work were beaten into her at an earlier age, quite literally. Oh, okay, that's kind of sad.
Oh.
Suki told me when she made any mistake while she was practicing her calligraphy, her grandma would hit the back of her knuckles with a wooden ruler. That sounds pretty intense. That's even more intense than my parents, and they were incredibly strict about my grades. I know, right? It makes me glad my family's so sweet. Clover's from a huge family. She has 4 older brothers. She's the only daughter. Because of that, her parents spoiled her and let her walk around the house half naked. Plus, she has a whole bunch of uncles and aunties. She's never met her family, but they're nice. They send money, even though she's old. That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't worry, Suki's a good girl. I guarantee it. Well, she can resolve wavering. But if you're not happy with the amount of work she's putting in, you can always talk to her about it. Do you think I should? Yeah, complaining to me won't solve anything, will it? I sigh, leaning it back against the headboard of Clover's bed. You might have a point. I always do. It's one of the first things you learn when you become an elementary school teacher. What? If the 2 of the children have a disagreement, you should make them talk about it. That way, misunderstandings may be cleared up. Malgorga says, this isn't elementary school, you know. I know. The same basic principles apply. We're grown women, Clover. That's true, but people don't mature as much as they think. Kids always get into arguments about silly things. As adults, we can look down on them and say they're being petty. But aren't grown-ups the same? We argue a lot about silly things too. We just tell ourselves it's different because we're much older. Yeah, instead of arguing about who gets what Capri Sun flavor, we argue about whether or not taxes should be raised or lowered. Trivial stuff, you know.
Trivial.
But at the end of the day, we're all humans. Wow, for a few seconds, you almost sounded smart.
Whoa! Okay, no credit to Clover, I guess.
Oh, were you actually using your brain for that sentence? That's crazy.
Dang. Ruthless.
I am smart. From now on, you should call me Professor Matsuoka. That'd be Clover's family name. Her full name is Matsuoka Chika. I've known her true name for a long time, but I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. Oh, why not? I smile, pushing my glasses up to the bridge of my nose. No matter what you say, you'll always be Clover to me.
Oh, so she.
And then we put on clothes. Okay.
I guess
Hey,
not.
Suki, are you in here? Just a second. I wait in the hallway, arms folded. I hear rustling coming from inside Suki. I'm clothes.
Honestly,
Please.
she didn't change much.
She's not worried. She's not any better, okay?
I know she isn't.
She's not any better. Hi. She's smiling brightly. So brightly, in fact, it's almost blinding. I avert my eyes. Don't you have any shame? Now why do you want me to have a silly thing like that? You could at least apologize, you know? For what? You're splashing me with water. Oh, is that why you're wearing your underwear? Yes, I don't have any other clean clothes. That's a pain, but it's not my fault. What? Okay. This quite literally is your fault. Suki pouts. So, did you come here to scold me? Is that it? Well, you're so cruel. How could you bully a pure innocent maiden like me? Suki blinks at me whimsically. You're very full
Winsomely.
and thick. Well, if scolding me would make you feel better, go ahead. I will accept my hardship you see fit to bestow. I offer myself to you, Nekuhime. Please use only please. Blink blink. Be gentle with me. Alright, oh gosh. Oh how lovely. Okay, I'm not reading that. Speak substitute.
Heart pound.
Suki, my heart pounds. Would you know?
What the?
Would you know? Wah, 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 wah. She's so close, I can't think straight. She
Okay.
smells good. It's almost bewitching. What?
I actually have to.
Okay, I'm not reading that. I shimmer mischievously. You're so quiet and reserved. I'm not reading that either. Trace
Why?
a line against my cheek. It burns. Suki, please. I squeeze my eyes shut and push her away. Ah. Suki stumbles backwards, but she doesn't fall. She manages to catch her balance at the last moment. I'm sorry, I was just playing around, but didn't you like it? I mean, no. I mean, that was just like, we low-key almost just got sexually assaulted again.
Yeah, but like we know Nekuhime enjoyed it. the degenerate she is, honestly. By the way, you know what winsomely means?
Whimsily.
It means in a way that is attractive and pleasing, with simple qualities.
Wow, there you go. Word of the day.
Winsomely.
Winsley. It is Winsley, my dudes.
How did we get points for Suki if we weren't even playing for Suki?
I thought we were just doing Clover.
I thought we were doing a Clover route too. What the heck?
I don't think we liked it right.
I don't know.
I don't want like Suki to get any ideas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need no Suki getting like no ideas about anything.
Yeah, but eventually they're just gonna make out or something. Because Suki be like that, I don't know.
Oh, 11 a.m. Oh, there goes that.
So just I don't like it at all.
No. Looks like. What? Okay, wait. Wait. Sorry. I just got a thingy on my phone. It's kind of bad.
What is your?
Okay, we didn't like it at all. No, I didn't. There we go.
And then Suki is just like, Oh.
Not at all. Not one bit. Not even a smidgen. Not even a little smeckle. Not even a little ounce. Not even a mole. And anyway, I actually wanted to have a serious conversation with you. Really, that's so boring. It might be boring, but there are a few things that need to be said. Deadlines for one thing, and professionalism for another.
Yeah, you tell her, Nekohime.
Like me checking my phone while we're recording. Professionalism.
Professionalism.
Will you let me into your room? I want to talk about this like adults. Well, if you really want to, I suppose I can't deny the invitation of a cute girl. Shut up.
Okay, Suki, cool.
Oh, she owns nothing.
I know, wait, that's kind of wild, actually. Look how open it is. That's like... Dang.
Also, what is she wearing
Not
on
close.
her arms?
Oh.
I thought they were just bands, but they actually look like sleeves.
Wait, is she wearing... Oh my gosh, she is wearing sleeves.
What is that?
I don't know. They're like arm warmers or something? I don't know.
You should ask your GF what that is. She would probably know.
I do not need her to know that I'm watching this.
What
To play
is
this.
that?
I don't know. They're like... Okay, hold on. I could look it up. Like...
They're like arm highs or something?
Highs.
I don't know, bro.
Stockings for arms. Arm warmers, also known as sleeves or mitts. So they are just kind of like sleeves. You could just call them sleeves.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she looks stupid.
Okay.
I can't unsee it. This looks dumb.
Well, it's a style. Okay.
I'm sorry, if you like that, that's okay. You do you. Just say I think it looks stupid.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I wear a lot of things that look stupid to me.
Okay. There you go. Okay.
So everybody looks stupid. Win-win, okay?
It's a lose-lose.
Yeah. Please enjoy pillaging these unexplored lands to your heart's content. Thank
Why
you.
is she talking like that? It's like
I look around
Discord.
Suki's...
Discord bot.
Hello, princess.
Hello. Yeah, no, seriously. Suki's a fucking Discord bot at this point.
We literally got stuck with freaking pervert 1 and pervert 2, didn't we?
Yeah.
But we're pervert number 3, so I mean, what can we actually say?
Yeah, literally. We just don't know it yet.
We just don't know it. My bedroom is even more sparsely furnished than I imagined. For all the basic essentials one needs for a bedroom. A bed, a room, a warm... Suki's computer and tablet rest on her desk, but that's all. There's nothing that tells me another human being lives in here. No decorations on the wall, no books or games or magazines, or no beauty products lying on the desk. Looking around this room makes me feel a little lonely. If Suki's bedroom is this inhospitable, it's no wonder she wants to escape. Stretch her legs, relax in the sunshine for a while. Now I feel a little unreasonable for getting so angry at her. Don't you have more? More what? More stuff? Suki flops down onto her bed. The mattress sinks beneath her weight for a few moments before puffing back up to its original size. She toys with the strands of her hair. It's black like oyster sauce.
Why? Oyster sauce. That is so gross. Why would you describe hair like
You
that?
can just say it's black, like, because it's black.
Yeah.
It's black like oyster sauce.
Dang, it's black like oyster sauce.
Hey, I mean, if it's black like oyster sauce, who am I to argue? Sorry, that's my bad, actually.
Okay.
If her hair looks like oyster sauce, what am I gonna... I can't argue against that.
No, yeah, that's unfortunate.
Listen, the game said it looked like oyster sauce, not me. I do have more stuff, but that's back at the shrine. Where you used to live? She nods. I'm a little sad, I guess. I had to leave out behind a bunch of stuff, like half my clothes, my expensive makeup, and all my shoes, but I don't want to go back there in a hurry. Didn't you tell your family you were leaving? Couldn't tell my family. They'd freak out, especially my grandmother. She's so
Oh.
stuffy. I'd never have been able to walk around the shrines like this. Yeah, I don't think you can walk around anywhere like that. To be
But
fair,
here we are.
like, wow. My words die in my throat. Oh, No. No.
Well,
No.
this is
No.
the game. This is literally. Oh, this is what I guess this is what we pay for. This is what this is. This is
Bro.
this is it, John.
There's no way.
John, I don't know what you expected, John. The guy was through. We only did 15 minutes of this.
I can't. I
How
can't.
did we
I'm
do
not strong
50?
enough.
How did we do it? You're not strong enough. This will make you strong? Yes. No!
Okay. Steel yourself. I'm gonna show my resolve now.
There you go.
Suki has stripped off her shirt and pants, revealing some very cute pink frilly underwear. I glance at her confused. She shrugs. What? It's hot. I guess. No, don't even say that.
Yeah, whatever.
Plus, you're wearing your underwear. Why can't I wear mine? Point taken. Not that I'm wearing my underwear because I want to or anything. Well, yeah, that's her fault. Well, that's also her fault. She didn't do laundry. We'll agree to disagree. Oh, but where are my manners? Take a seat. You don't need to tell me to take a seat in my own house. Oh, but this is my room. Oh, you haven't paid any rent yet. Oh, I guess you found out, huh? And Clover said she could. Bro, dude,
Whoa,
they were fighting back with those words.
dude.
She's like, take a seat. She's like, it's my house. She's like, it's my room, but you
This-
haven't paid rent yet. Oh my god.
This is the angry Atsuki route. How
Dude,
many?
this is like Danganronpa.
Yeah. How many players? How many players were angry Atsuki? 40%, 60% of players were angry Atsuki.
And Clover said she'd cover for me. I'm not as stupid as you might think. I don't think you're stupid at all in that game. You don't? On the contrary, I think you're incredibly smart. Even if you do purr like a cat when you get patted on the head. But that was just a one-off. Yeah. With a flushed face, I sit down beside Suki on her bed. Well, I say it's her bed, but she's actually using Clover's old bedding and pillow covers. Nothing about the room really belongs to Suki other than the tablet and the computer, and maybe a few items of clothing hanging in the wardrobe. Isn't it lonely being here? What do you mean? You said you can't go back to see your family, and you don't have that much stuff. It can't feel very welcome. It cannot feel very welcome. Welcoming? I can't even. Don't worry about me. I can just. It doesn't feel like welcoming here. Oh my god. Having stuff makes life more comfortable, sure. And I really do miss all my primers and toners and makeup that I can make do. I have to make do, and rather much. I have my freedom, then my makeup. Freedom? You might have gathered already, and I don't know how much Clover told you, but I really hated being a shrine maiden. I thought you were shrine maiden and trading. It's the same thing. I'm supposed to inherit the shrine when my mother retires. She's always so busy. I fell upon my grandmother to show me how everything's done. Spent most of my life under my grandmother's strict supervision. She's in her 80s, but she still has a lot of life left in her. She's as strong as a bear and as stubborn as a mountain goat. Whenever I was late getting up in the mornings, or didn't brush my hair properly, or talk back to her, she would slap me. Really, she slapped me, not with her hand, but with a ruler. She kept a wooden ruler with her at all times. She could correct my behavior. I used to be a bratty kid. I ran around the shrine a lot, went exploring, go off on my own, and wouldn't come back for hours. But my grandma hated it. She really hated it when I took off my clothes, or got my shoes muddy, or got leaves and twigs caught my hair. She told me I looked thoroughly unpresentable, like a little demon, and then she hit me. She hit me, and while she was hitting me, she ran through a list of all my faults and flaws and told me to apologize. She's the toughest, most terrifying instructor there ever was. Is in your parents' mind, they were too busy attending to the shrine. I don't know if they noticed, and even if they did, they wouldn't have intervened. My grandmother is quite frightening. Everybody's afraid. But I thought your mother ran the shrine. It technically belongs to my mother. But my grandma still has an influence in the day-to-day management. You can say what you want about her, but she's very organized, efficient too. She give money, also because she's a miser. I wrinkle my nose in confusion. That doesn't add up. What it doesn't. I met your grandmother when I went to the shrine. At the time, I thought she was a sweet old lady. She was perfectly normal in her plain kimono and her white-toed socks and wooden sandals. She wore her gray hair in a bun and had her glasses on a string around her neck. Her hands were withered and ropey, and her dark eyes were watery, covered in film of old age. She was spirited enough and talked to me, with me, companionably while I worked on her computer. She even made me a mug of green tea and some delicious strawberry daifuku. Her strawberry daifukus tasted so good. I'm sure she can't be a bad person. Not if she made sweets like that. It would come back to sweets
Danganronpa.
with the ingredient. Huh?
This is a Danganronpa moment. She's like, no, that's wrong. The
No,
facts
it's
are.
wrong.
We have to do this investigation one more time about your grandma. Okay.
Suki prods the tips. On my nose, she's smiling. Sweets are good way to judge a person's moral fiber. Oh, really? Yes, only pure-hearted people can make delicious sweets. I can divine the hearts of men through their only cooking, and this strawberry daifuku was crazy delicious. Hehehe. Then you should be pleased to know that I was one who made the strawberry daifuku. Oh, it's the plot twist of the century, folks. It's
The
the plot twist.
strawberry Daifufu.
It's,
What,
it's
what,
the
what,
plot
what, what
twist
was that?
of the century. You, I stare at Suki. A few
I don't even
seconds
remember
later-
it. The strawberry Daifufu?
I don't know. I think it's like mochi or something.
I don't remember it.
Well, she talked about eating it.
When did she talk about eating it?
I think like sometime at the beginning or something.
Oh, interesting.
A few
Okay.
seconds ago, I understood the basics of the universe. The sky is blue. The world is round. The earth goes around the sun. Now, however, I'm not so sure. But your grandma, she said it was handmade. And it was handmade, that wasn't a lie, but she never said her hands made it, did she? I guess not. Classic Japanese sweets were the only sweets I was ever allowed to eat at the shrine. I got a little interested in sweets because of that, and I started learning how to make them myself. I'm not good in the kitchen, but if a recipe involves mochi, matcha, or azuki beans, I'm an expert. I glanced at my thighs. This whole while, that delicious strawberry daifuku I ate, that was so filled with love, that was actually made by Suki. This loud, obnoxious girl allowed to the
Wow.
house in various states of undress and sprayed me with a jet of cool water a few hours ago. I can hardly believe it. I know looks can be deceiving after all.
I live with Clover.
Okay, sorry. My heart is doing funny things again. After all, I live with Clover. But there are degrees. My grandmother is very nice and personable to strangers. She's always been a hard ass with her own family. I don't think she does it to be mean. She says it's tough love. She thinks you have to be cruel to be kind. But I got sick of it. I can't even ask her to back on. If I did, it'd just make her hit me. Or maybe I'd have to go without dinner. Wow, that sucks, bro.
Yeah, it really does.
Sleepy frowned. She looked lost and thought, maybe being a shy maiden wouldn't have been so bad if it weren't for my grandma. If she'd been a little bit nicer, perhaps I could have stuck it out. But she wasn't. She was a horrible old witch when I was younger, and she's still a horrible old witch now. Is that why you told her about the rice? It was just an act of petty revenge, really. I did a lot of stuff like that to her, just to pay her back. I'd hide in her indoor slippers, or I'd put spicy sauce in her miso soup in the mornings. For a while, that was enough, but when she found out about her computer, she got so angry. She said I was a wicked child who had no respect for others. I told her she was a bitter old woman who wanted to ruin my life, and then she told me to leave. Like it's my fault she believed me when I fed those lies about purifying her computer. If she had half a brain, she could have looked it up online herself. Isn't it obvious putting rice into a deep drive will cause problems eventually? She must have believed you because she trusted you. Well, I guess. She's a weird old woman, but I think she loved me in her own way. But being loved isn't always enough, you know. I know. I know more than I would like to admit. Ooh, okay, we'll take a flashback. Mother, you can't join a club, Sayo. It would be nothing more than a distraction. Why do you need to invite friends over? You should be studying. Of course you need to go to cram school. How else would you get into a good university? We just want you to keep your options open, honey. You might resent us for it now, but sooner or later you'll understand. We're doing this because we love you. Oh,
Oh wow.
oh, yeah. Love isn't always enough. Exactly. Somebody might say they love you, and they could be telling the truth too. They might really truly adore you from the bottom of the heart, but some types of love can be toxic. Then it's probably not love now, is it?
Nah, I don't. Yeah, I think the
I don't
definition's
think
a
it's a
little.
toxic form of love.
Yeah, it's a little
I think if
skewed.
it's toxic, it's probably not love.
I don't think it is love. Yeah, it's a little skewed there, huh? A little skewed idea of love, but I don't. I think this is eventually you just stop using the word love and use other words. Yeah.
I'm actually kind of curious now. What if love is not enough? What more? Love plus what is good?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, what's up?
My grandmother wanted me to turn into a perfect doll who would obey each and every command. She's not about stripping away my freedom, and my heart feels funny. I disagreed. And
Shit,
that's
your
why you
feels
came
funny.
here. Suki nods. That's right. Do you
Yeah.
think your grandma misses you? Maybe. But she should have thoughts about that before she allowed me to get out. I'd rather die than go back to the shrine, so our vision novel has to be a smash hit. I'll do everything I can turn my dream into reality. As long as I have you, Clover, by my side, I can do it. Oh. Sorry, Suki. But we're doing a Clover run.
Or
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You know what I'm saying, Suki? It's not like...
That's so messed up. Oh
As long as I'm clever, I
wow.
can do it. That's the spirit. Oh wow. And I glanced at my last island. I know you're being serious about this now, so I'll try to be a little bit more lenient. Sticking to deadlines and getting things done is important, but I think it's important to have fun too. Exactly. If we don't have fun making this vision over, our customers won't have fun reading it. Fun. That's not a word that would heavily in my life as of, well, ever. I was too busy going to craft school, too busy studying, too busy trying to impress my parents. And then I was too busy working. But maybe I should take a break every once in a while. I think I deserve it. You do deserve it. Suki and I both deserve it. We've been trying 2 hours for too long.
Dude, it's like if like
Oh my gosh, bro. Can we please put on some clothes?
I guess
You put on some clothes for
I guess we're
5
doing
minutes.
this. Give out the clip for 5 minutes. John, we have 3 more minutes left. You gotta get through it.
3 more minutes of what? 3 minutes of what?
And then we reach 30 minutes, so we can stop the video.
Oh, I see how it is. I see how. Okay.
Okay.
I get this. Okay, Tom. Oh, yo, bro, I didn't pack any Aloha shirts. I gotta do that later.
Oh, you gotta pack some Aloha shirts for realsies.
Okay, wait. Actually, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Remind me.
I'll remind you
Pack that
before yeah, we go to sleep.
Hey, Suki. How did... Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Hey, Suki, how did you get Nekokimi to agree to this? Well, it was quite simple, actually. Suki smiled quickly.
Okay. I'm searching up
Her
another
fingers
word.
pressed together at her front.
Cool.
We had an earnest heart-to-heart, and we came to mutual understanding. Now, I wonder what kind of heart-to-heart that was. Are you sure it wasn't mouth-to-mouth instead? Ew. Clover. I tried to prod Clover to the side, but she's too quick for me. She darts away, sticking out her tongue. Sorry. Though I'm annoyed at her, Clover raised a good point. I have to wonder why I agreed to this myself. My bikini is old frilly thing that I fished out of the back of a drawer. And I don't even know why I have a bikini. I'm not exactly the sun and sea type. I was so busy with work I didn't have enough free time to take trips to the beach. Even if I had, I would have preferred to sit inside.
Oh my gosh, she has more of a tan than Suki.
That's kind of insane, actually.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. Also, coquettishly, in a way that tries to attract attention by pretending to be... Dang it. Gosh darn it. Tries pretending to be interested in someone in a pleasant but not serious way. A certain kind of interest in someone.
The only 10 I want is the 10 bestowed upon me by a flickering screen of the computer. And you can feel the sunlight against my skin. It's baking me like a potato. It doesn't feel good. I can't remember the last time I exposed this much flesh to the harsh, unforgiving light of day. As this keeps up, I might turn into dust and blow away. My remains will be scattered on the winds. Rip. But Clover and Suki don't seem to mind. They both lie down on the grass, slowly tanning their bodies beneath the sun. Join us, Nakagime. This feels great. I'm not so sure. Don't be so hesitant. The sun shines good for you. But what if I melt?
Oh my god.
Well, no, silly. And if you do, I'll have Clover do the writing and the programming for our visual novel. What, me? Do the writing? You can't. She has no sense of pacing, and her characterization leaves a lot to be desired. Oh, how do you know that? We used to roleplay a little back in the day.
Oh.
We did meet on an RP form. I tried to anyway, but Nekokime always got mad at me and said I was doing it wrong. How can you roleplay wrong? She just wasn't very convincing. Her world building was flat and her characters were inconsistent. So you were hard to please even as a kid. Well, I'm sorry for having standards.
Oh my god.
It's okay, Nakina. I'll keep far, far away from your bag of opus. It's not like I'm taking the story too seriously, but I am. More than I would like to admit. I've grown quite protective of this visual novel over the last few days, even if it is a silly idea. It might be because I'm stubborn. When I start writing a script, I want to finish it all anyway. After doing some research, I learned a lot of visual novels are actually or written by teams or 2, 3, sometimes up to 4, 5 people. One writer handles the common route and a couple of the key character routes, while the remaining routes are divvied up between other writers. It's probably the most practical way to go about it. If you have to write a script over 1 million characters long, some visual novels are ridiculously large, and you have a tight deadline, you need to get other hands on deck. It's not possible for one person to write this much. But splitting a story between so many people has drawbacks. It can make the tone of the routes inconsistent, or the characters' personalities might change slightly. Some writers rely more heavily on internal monologue, others favor dialogue, and others like long, extended similes. It can make the entire story lopsided, like a cake that hasn't risen right. Multiple writers isn't an issue here though. The script is going to be short, so I can handle it myself. I will handle it all myself. Anyway,
Oh my
Nakagame, come sunbathe with us. But I'll get a tan. This is the general idea, yes. It will give your skin a healthy glow. What if I don't want to look healthy?
Oh my god.
But despite my protests, I still lie down beside Clover and Suki, my new work colleagues. We haven't done the CG for a while.
I know, for real. And I need thumbnail fodder.
That sounds far too stilted. What about Friends? Yes, I think Friends is far more accurate description. Clover lying on my right takes a hold of one hand. Suki on my left takes the other. Okay, we lie there for a while in silence, meet the warm rays of the summer. Clover, Suki, and me, our hands linked, our futures too. You guys? Yes. What is it? Let's put everything into this visual novel, alright? I don't want us to have any regrets. Wow, this is usually snappy coming from me. I can't help it. I want this to be special. It already is special, silly. Well, what? It's special because the 3 of us are together. That's right, let's keep doing our very best. We're right. I look between Suki and Clover. My lips quirk upwards. It's a small smile. It seems to be happening quite a lot lately. Much, much more than it ever used to. Being with these 2 girls really does make me happy.
Is that the end of the scene? Okay, never mind.
Well, there we go. You wanted a CG, and we got a CG.
This is horrid. Okay. Well, we did it. We did it. We can end it here. Alright. Bye-bye, guys.
We made it. We made it.
We made it.